Hello everyone. Today we will understand a new topic, that is circles. Let's first go through the topics covered in this video. To define the circles and its elements. First, let us understand what is circle. A round plane figure whose boundary consists of points which are equidistant from a fixed point is called circle. So this donut here and this tape roll here are circular in shape. So here we have a circle and there is a dot or a point in the center. Do you know what it is called? It is called the center of the circle. Now let us move on to radius. Now what if I draw a line which begins at the point of the circle, the center point of the circle, and ends at any point at the border of the circle? So for example, you can take this line. What is it called as? It is called the radius. The radius of a circle is any line segment which connects the center of the circle to any point on the circle. You cannot count the number of radii there are in a circle. Now let us move on. Interior and exterior of the circle. So here we have a circle and we have few points. Point O, point Y, point X, and point Z. The region inside the boundary of the circle is called its interior, and the point which lies in this region is called the interior point. The region which is outside the boundary of the circle is called its exterior, and the point lying in this region is called the exterior point. Point O is the exterior point, point Z is on the circle, and point Y and X are interior points. Now let us understand what is diameter. A diameter of a circle is any straight line segment that passes through the center of the circle and whose endpoints lie on the circle. So here we have a circle, we have point X, O, and Z. Here is the center point of the circle. We know that this is called the radius. But what about this? This is called the diameter. It is also defined as the chord in a circle. So this is called the diameter. Now we have the chord. The line segment which connects 2 points in the circle is called the chord, and diameter is the biggest chord in a circle. Major and minor segment. So here we have divided the circle with a chord, and when you divide a circle, you get 2 parts. So the part which has more is the major segment, and the other one is the minor segment. A chord divides the circle in 2 parts. Each part is called the segment of the circle. There are 2 types, that is the major and the minor segment. The region containing the center of the circle is called the major segment. Now let us understand what is an arc. Any part of the circle is called an arc. AB in this case is the arc. An arc is always named by 3 points. The third one lies in the middle of the arc. So here we have AOB, and AB is an arc. And always when you name an arc, you name it with 3 points. That is AOB. Now let us go through sector. The area bounded by an arc and the 2 radii joining the end points of the arc with the center is called the sector. If the sector is formed by a major arc, it is called major sector. And for a minor arc, it is called minor sector. Now let us go through semicircle. So have a look at these 2 images. If you notice, when you draw a diameter on the circle, it divides the circle into 2 equal halves. So these halves are called the semicircles. Now let us understand what is circumference. So I spoke about circumference when we went through arc, right? So you must have been confused. What is this? It is nothing but the border or the perimeter of the circle. So now let's do a quick recap. We have the radius, sector, segment, arc, tangent. So this is something we haven't learned. Basically, one point of the line must touch the circumference of the circle, and the rest has to be on the outside of the circle. And then we learned the chord, the circumference, and the diameter. Thank you. See you soon.